No, no, no. We just talked with the judge right after I talked to you. We wanted to be sure that he was going to accept it, and I know she has to visit with Judge Messer on TROs before we file them.
That's fine. Just send me over what you filed.
Okay. Thank you.
October 20th, 2020, TRO. Temporary restraining order and notice of show cause hearing with notice of hearing for temporary orders after review and consideration. Sean Holcomb's motion for temporary restraining order against Jesse Bailey and the supporting affidavit dated October 13, 2020. The court finds that the temporary restraining order is granted. The court further finds that from the specific facts shown by the complaint and supporting affidavit that immediate and irreparable injury, loss, or damage will result to Sean Holcomb before notice can be served on Jesse Bailey and a hearing be had on the motion. It is ordered that effective immediately, Jesse Bailey, as well as Jesse Bailey's officers, agents, servants, employees, and attorneys, and all those persons in active concert or participation with them who receive actual notice of the temporary restraining order by personal service or otherwise, are temporarily enjoined from the commission of or continuance of the following acts: a. Disturbing the peace of the child, Haven Holcomb, or another party, and b. Making disparaging remarks regarding Sean Holcomb or Sean Holcomb's family in the presence or within the hearing of the child. The court further finds that, effective immediately, for the safety and welfare of the child, it is necessary and equitable for the court to grant Sean Holcomb's request for extraordinary relief and enter the following order until a hearing can be had on Sean Holcomb's request for injunctive relief. It is ordered that, effective immediately, the following orders shall issue for the safety and welfare of the child. A. Jesse Bailey is excluded from possession of or access to the child, Haven Holcomb. It is further ordered that the necessity of a bond in connection with this temporary restraining order for the safety and welfare of the child is expressly waived. It is ordered that the clerk shall issue notice to Jesse Bailey to appear and said Jesse is hereby ordered to appear by Zoom teleconference at 10 a.m. on October 27, 2020 at the 100th Judicial District Court of Carson County, Texas, for a hearing on Sean Holcomb's request that this temporary restraining order be made into a temporary injunction against Jesse Bailey during the pendency of this suit or until further orders of this court. The court may make further orders on such matters as it deems appropriate at the hearing, including but not limited to the following matters. Take further notice that the court will determine at the hearing whether to make temporary orders for the following relief. A. That Sean Holcomb and Jesse Bailey should be appointed as temporary joint managing conservators of the child during the pendency of this suit. B. That Sean Holcomb have the exclusive right to designate the child's primary residence. C. That the court order the periods of possession and access of the child be temporarily modified as requested in the original petition to modify parent-child relationship. D. That Jesse Bailey should be ordered to pay temporary child support for each child subject to this suit during the pendency of this suit. E. That Jesse Bailey be prohibited from having access to the child or, alternatively, that the court enter a possession order under Section 153.004, d. 2, of the Texas Family Code. The explanation of Texas Family Code 153.004, d. 2. This specific provision addresses a grave scenario where a parent has committed certain serious criminal offenses, and, as a direct result, caused the victim to become pregnant with the parent's child. It establishes strict limitations on the offending parent's rights to access or possession of the child, requiring that Jesse Bailey's periods of access be continuously supervised by an entity or person chosen by this court. F. That Jesse Bailey be ordered to pay reasonable attorney's fees and expenses during the pendency of this suit, and G. That the court grant the motion for temporary orders, set this matter for hearing, and for general relief. Take further notice that the court will consider granting such other and further relief as the court determines to be appropriate for the safety and welfare of the child. It is further ordered that this temporary restraining order is effective immediately and shall remain in effect until further order of the court or until it expires by operation of law. It is further ordered that the clerk shall issue notice in conformity with the terms of this temporary restraining order and deliver the same to the sheriff or any constable of the county of the residence of the person enjoined herein. Signed on October 20, 2020 at 1:54.